Day 29. Allowing God to guide us through life's twists and turns. On day 29, the traveler awoke to birds chirping and the warm morning sunshine filtering through the trees. He stretched and appreciated the camaraderie he had found with Eli and the other villagers. Excitement filled the air as they gathered around the campfire for breakfast. After the meal, Eli turned to the group with bright eyes. "So, traveler, what direction are we headed today? We're excited to be part of this journey with you." The traveler felt a wave of pressure wash over him. Normally, he would simply wake up and walk, trusting his instincts. Now he felt uncertain with companions relying on his leadership. I'm not really sure," he admitted, looking at the eager faces around him. Eli nodded, understanding the weight of the decision. "That's okay. We're all in this together. Let's take a moment to pray and seek God's guidance." The traveler felt relieved at Eli's suggestion. "Yes, let's do that. It's important for us to seek his direction." As they formed a circle around the fire, the traveler closed his eyes and bowed his head. He sensed the Holy Spirit moving among them, urging them to trust in God's guidance. He offered a simple prayer for wisdom and clarity for their journey ahead. "Lord," he began, "we come together as a group seeking your guidance. Please show us the way we should go. Help us to trust in your plan and lean on your strength." As he prayed, he sensed a stirring in the hearts of his companions. There was an unspoken unity among them, a shared desire to follow God's lead. When he finished, he opened his eyes and saw hope reflected in their faces, a collective anticipation for what God had in store. Suddenly, something caught his eye off to the side of their campsite. A narrow path emerged from the underbrush, almost as if it had been hidden until they sought God's direction. The traveler felt a surge of excitement. "Look," he exclaimed, pointing toward the path. "There's a trail we hadn't noticed before." Eli and the others turned to see the path winding into the woods, inviting exploration. The traveler felt a sense of peace settle over him. He realized he didn't need to bear the weight of leadership alone. God was their navigator, guiding them through life's twists and turns. "Shall we follow it?" one villager suggested, enthusiasm sparkling in their eyes. "Yes," the traveler replied, feeling the group's energy. "Let's see where it leads us." As they set off down the newly revealed path, the traveler felt a lightness in his heart. The pressure he had felt earlier dissipated, replaced by a sense of purpose and trust. He was no longer a solitary traveler. He was part of a team, following the compass of faith. The beauty of the forest enveloped them as they walked with sunlight streaming down in golden beams. The traveler took in the sights, grateful for the journey and the people he was with. Psalm 32:8 comes to mind, he said, breaking the silence. "I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you." I truly believe God is guiding us right now. Eli smiled, nodding in agreement. It's amazing how he works when we let go and allow him to lead. As they continued along the path, the traveler felt a deep sense of gratitude for their fellowship. With God as their navigator, he no longer felt the burden of leadership. Instead, he embraced the adventure ahead, trusting they were guided by a higher purpose. Empowered by the unity of the group, the traveler was ready to embrace whatever lay ahead. Together, they journeyed forward, excited for the discoveries to come. The adventure continued.
I'm not perfect, don't always get it right, but I'd rather walk by faith and not by my foolish sight. So lead me on, lead me on, lead me on. Please